I really need like a clamp for my phone so I could like put the live up, the TikTok live right there, and then I wouldn't have to worry about my phone falling because I don't charge it because I'm a fucking fool. Hey, Raffle. Father, kill me. Damn. Damn. Oh, I just had to had not charged my phone, huh? Ah, life is hard. Hi, Chakra. How you all doing tonight? Ooh, put that down, the Dreadnought. In your Halo lore series on TikTok, you going to do one of the Spartan 1, Sergeant Major Johnson, and others? Yeah, we're gonna slowly get there. I essentially just ask people what they want to know, and I kind of just go through the comments looking and seeing what the majority of people want to hear, and then I just go from there. I know, a very selective and fair process. Got myself a knight. I'm gonna magnetize him, and all the options can be used. Sick. All right, going live on TikTok too. I'm mostly going to be paying attention up here, but there will be stuff down there, I know. Okay, the one thing that I did not know is that one of my most popular videos now is the one I uploaded today, and fuck me, it had to be a Barbie video, didn't it? Not saying there's anything wrong with Barbie, just like, goddamn. I am both impressed and not impressed. Ah, it's stupid. Oh well. Do you have any tips on magnetizing? You put you put glue on it, you find a slot or you dig a hole where that slot goes, and then you just put the magnet in. You just put the magnet in. Boss, I am sorry. For what? What did you do? Like, Zach, you keep apologizing for something, but like I don't know what you did. Like, like, did you blow up my house? Which is impossible because I'm currently sitting in my house unless I'm dead. Which in that case, holy fuck, I'm a ghost. Did you somehow cause the world economy to crash? That's not something you should apologize for. Fuck capitalism. I don't know what you did for my joke on Discord. I didn't see your joke on Discord. What did you post that was so bad? I don't. I don't. Where's the joke? Where's the joke? I don't. Where is this joke that you feel like you've done something wrong? Where is it? Where is it? Because I don't see it. Chad doesn't see it. What are you apologizing for? Stop it. You did nothing wrong. Jesus Christ. Are you assuming my fetish boss? How dare you? That? I did not play PUBG, no. No, Zach, that was funny. You don't have to apologize for that. That's fine. I promise you're okay. You didn't insult anybody. You didn't attack anybody. You're fine, man. Don't worry. Hello there, boss. Hello. I have felt a disturbance in the force because stuff has happened. I like that guy. I like him very much. I don't remember his name, but like I love him. He's great. Best news source, most reliable. Hello. The joke is quantum state of existence. Dude, I'm a fucking ghost now. Also, that's the shirt. That's the shirt. Chat. TikTok chat. If you go onto my YouTube, which you should, you absolute animals, you should go to my YouTube and do that. My roommate gave me food poisoning. Please send good vibes. I'm sending the good vibes. Good vibes your way. But also, your roommate sucks at cooking unless they bought food from somewhere, which in that case, fuck that. Good vibes your way. I am magical, but I am only magical on a full stomach, which I can only get with money. So please buy the shirts. Go to teespring.com and buy the shirt or the sweater. They come in various sizes. They go up to 5XL, dude. Like that's a lot. I just had dinner too, and my stomach is also feeling the rumblies. I'm getting the ooh, that's not good feeling. But the power bill came in. Fuck! I don't like the power bill. I know we need power, but I don't like it. My truck is saying it's 107 Fahrenheit defeated Psy. I'm Canadian. Speak in world numbers, please. Oh, look at that. Someone who's fucking boring. Oh, no. Boring. So, one thing that I'm going to say to everybody, both on the live here and in my YouTube chat, anyone who comes in thinking they're fucking funny and just like starts posting homophobic, transphobic, starts insulting my appearance. I know I'm not the most handsome gentleman in the world, but I don't care because I'm actually willing to put my face to the fucking screen, unlike a lot of these cowardly bitches. A lot of these trolls are just fucking boring. I'm getting this out of the way right the fuck. Jesus Christ, that's hot. Anyway. Oh, crucify me. Crucify me? Why would you crucify me? Hey, how you? I'm alright. Oh, not you. Okay. Okay, not me. Good to know. But yeah, like, anybody who comes in here, anybody does that who comes in here, especially what that person did with, like, the emergency bit, this stream will be banned, whatever. You're boring. You're annoying. I can't believe you're wasting your life. And thanks for the extra views, and then there's the block coming. So that's what'll happen. You are the martyr we deserve, not the one we got. Games Workshop needs to empty my wallet, though. Oh, when those Terminators come, I'm getting like 5 boxes. Holy shit. Go there wishing you high rolls on your 40k games. Oh, God. Okay, so funny thing, I played a 10th edition game with Harkin Worldclaimer. If you don't know who that is the Raptor Lord of the Black Legion. Still don't know why he's a Black Legion model. He should just be a fucking Night Lord at the end of the day. But anyway, I failed to hit with his goddamn spear 5 times in a goddamn row. I rolled 5 ones in a row. And even with the reroll, because I wanted him to kill somebody, I rolled a 1. I re-rolled a 1 into a 1. I don't know how this happens. I don't know how this works. It just happened that way. I felt every last bit of my soul fucking die that day. And I was fighting Eldar. I was already fighting an uphill battle. And just having all my characters, I had Abaddon with, I had Harkin with, I had all my Obliterators with. Oh my god, it was terrible. Sounds to me like you should play AOS Ogres. There is nothing in this world that can get me to play AOS. I am not interested in AOS at all. I am not interested in it. Not saying like it's a bad game. It doesn't interest me specifically. I looked at the Cruel Boys for a little bit. I looked at them. I gave them a hefty. And I sided against it. Dude, don't worry. They did tempt me like a mistress. They tempted me, but I defied the skinny boys. I defied the skinny boys. Do you think GW will make a VTT for 40K? A what? You're gonna have to not abbreviate that one for me. 100 degrees Fahrenheit equals 3725 freedom units. Virtual tabletop. God, I wish they would. There's a market for it, and it would open the floodgates for a lot of people to experience Warhammer in the safety of their own home instead of like having to risk going out and seeing if they enjoyed the game. I would love a virtual tabletop game for Warhammer 40K, but as far as it stands, GW has not said anything, nor has implied otherwise, and Tabletop Simulator lost all account for me because the creators just came out as transphobic and homophobic. So, fuck you, Berserk Games, you piece of shit. You're trash, and I hope you realize that the people that were playing your fucking game were all those people that you just said you don't want. So, fuck off. Yeah, there are ways for them to make money off of that. The first is the egregious microtransaction. Like, you pay money for, like, specific armies and shit. Like, for Space Marines, you would pay, like, $5 to have the Salamanders upgrade, or the Ultramarines upgrade, which gives you access to all that shit. Or, like, they charge, like, you buy the base game, but you have to buy, each army individually, just like they did with Total War. Maximum Tism? Yes, I am. Oreos with meatloaf in the center. It's fucking EW, dude. Do you think it's okay to transition if you don't feel that's who you are? It's entirely up to you. The rogue stole the deck of many things and wants to play poker. That's just mean. Get out of here. You're fucking boring, Jeff Bezos. You're fucking boring. You're boring me. Get out of here. Yeah, not dealing with that. Fuck North Korea, and fuck you. What's my opinion on the new Space Marine game? I haven't played it yet. It's looking very promising. It's looking very promising. But just because a game's trailers look good does not mean a game is going to play good. I am still a shill and I'll probably buy it day one because it's fucking Space Marine. I grew up with that shit. Why are you asking me this? Who would win? Looney Tunes, for fuck's sakes. You can't kill them. Hi, Fall Knight. You haven't missed much. I'm live on TikTok and I'm streaming right now on YouTube. Which, by the way, those on TikTok, you should go and subscribe to my YouTube. Not the fuckers I blocked, though. They're boring as shit. But you should go subscribe to my YouTube. Because, like, there's a lot of content coming. I promise. I'm currently working on a video. Yeah, like, if I could get half the people that saw the Barbie video today subscribe to the YouTube, I'd be set for fucking life. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure I am, I think. Thank you very much. You also get a personal thanks from me. huge man say. You're a very huge man. Very big. Very handsome. Very stylish. Do you think the orcs originated from the Mushroom Kingdom? I'd be impressed. I'd be impressed that the orcs were just Toad from fucking Mario. Ah, that's who the fuck you're talking to. Yeah, sorry about that, Fall Might. Don't worry, I'm not cheating on you, YouTube chat. Don't worry, I'm not cheating on you. I would never cheat on my boys and girls and non-binary pals. I love you guys. Who do you think would get along best with orcs in the various multiverses? No one. Guys, the orcs are a race of barbaric, genetically built to fight and start wars with people, and green is best racism and enslavement. No one is getting along with those things. They will fight everybody. When is the next Halo night? Friday, this weekend. Which, by the way, if you guys want to come play Halo with me, both on YouTube and here on live, join my Discord server. If you cause problems, you will be fucking kicked out, and I will personally deliver a verbal thrashing upon thy ass. But if you are cool, you're chill, you come into the server, you follow the rules, you get to join us for Halo night, where we play games with each other and just fuck around and scream as we play with random weapons. Hopefully we can play more than just Halo Reach this time, because Halo 3 Sandbox is a lot better in my opinion. I am on the TikTok and the YouTube because chaos! Sick. Greetings from the Forgotten Circle of Hell, also known as Florida. Hi, Adelie! Hey, Adelie, you subscribe to the YouTube? You subscribe to the YouTube, Adelie? No, don't slaughter every gum. Drop gum is fun. You should cheat on Chaos. I'm not... Listen, I play Ultramarines, I play Black Legion, I play Orcs. I am a confused bastard. Thank you, Adelie. Appreciate you. What if I painted myself green and bulked up with tons of steroids? Well, you'd be a man who's bulked up in green. Tell them I will put the naughty people in timeout there in YouTube chat. Ah, yes. The naughty people will be put in timeout. Harder, Daddy. Yeah, no, holy shit. Today with the Barbie video, that was just meant as a joke that someone someone added me, and I was just like, fuck it, let's have some fun. And I just did it, and now it's the most popular video on my whole fucking channel. God damn it! No, it couldn't be any of the Dave the Minion videos, couldn't be any of the Halo lore videos. God forbid it'd be the fucking Afterlife check-in. No. I make one joke about, ooh, orange doesn't look good on me, I should try it. God damn it! And now it exploded again. It's not even my video! It's some other fucker's video that I stitched myself on. God damn it! Ah, you're just spamming chat. Get out of here. Not you. This one. Get out of here. What's your take on the new Tyranid threat? They're coming in from all sides, and they're the same bugs we've been shooting at for years. I'm the only straight guy has a chat channel called the Token Straight Room. They are good beans. Okay, funny thing. So my wife got invited to a coworker's birthday. And I tagged along with them because, hey, they're inviting spouses, they're inviting partners, let's go. And I went, okay, sure, whatever. We sit down, we're there, we're having a good time. And the birthday person comes out and they're just like, hey, so which one of you straight white males can barbecue? I was the only one to raise my hand. I cooked a mean fucking barbecue, and I was called Dad for the rest of the night. I'm happy. Laughed my ass off on that one. Though, I got a fucking heart attack, because that same person who asked was like, okay, I'm going to clean the grill before you get started. I'm like, oh, that's fine, I can do that. And I look away for just 1 second, and they come out. They fucking come out with a water pitcher, full of water, open it up, and I turn my head to see them do this. Ah! For those that don't know, that is not how you clean a fucking barbecue. You use the heat to scrape it off, and then later on you use degreaser when the barbecue is, you know, not on. And you wipe it down with degreaser. After that, you go for a nice hot shower to clean off all the grease that is on you. But anyway, I was like, what are you doing? And they just looked at me like, is this not how you clean a grill? No! Least to say, I told them, like, this is an electric starter. This thing starts with electricity. This could kill people or damage it. They waterboarded the grill. Ah! Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Nah, we had a good time after that. To be fair, I would have assumed the same. Well, now you know. Dad Announcer has taught you how to use a grill. Boss went full catechus on them. God, I would do anything to, like, just be able to say hi with Cat. Just to say hi to Catechus. What's the burger recipe? Grill! They had store-bought burgers, so that I don't know the recipe that they wanted me to use. I just knew how to cook them. Thoughts on Minecraft collab with Warhammer? I don't care for Minecraft, but cool. Like, not to say that Minecraft is bad, it's just not for me. It bores the crap out of me because, like, I'm an ADHD-riddled mess. If there's not something flashing on screen, I'm losing interest real fast. Minecraft puts me to sleep. What were we talking about? Oh my God, it's so boring to me that it puts me to sleep even when talking. The Universal King would like a word fall. Yeah, no, the Space Marine game is coming. I'm very excited about that, but at the same time, I'm cautious. Because, like, I have been stung before. Y'all know the release of Jedi Fallen Order and fucking, Dark Tide was an absolute fucking shit show. What's your thoughts on Warframe, then? I gave it a shot. I gave it an honest-to-God shot. I tried. I really tried, and I didn't like it. I really tried. Please give me a game that is just hallways. I bought into Anthem. Jedi Failing Order. Thought on Subnautica? Okay, I like horror games, and I know Subnautica is not supposed to be horror, but, one of the things that I'm deathly afraid of is not being able to see the fucking ground, and Subnautica is very good at that. And, I literally can't get near that game because I just go, what's in there? What's in there? Don't you fucking come near me, what's in there? That's my entire reaction to Subnautica. I heard people sing its praises. I do not doubt it. I can't touch it. Did you play Blood, Shooter, and Teeth? I never got a chance to. My guy, this is my job. This does not pay very well right now. But if you go to YouTube and you subscribe and you watch my content there, I can get monetized, which means I can get money, which means I can do those things. But you gotta sub to the YouTube first. Sam, I get scared of what's in the water. Large bodies of water. It's like nightmare fuel. What GW did Space Marine... Oh my god, what GW did to Space Marine is crazy. What'd they do? Thoughts on the Warhammer Magic the Gathering collab? I feel like it came. Yeah, it came out. I got the Chaos box. Aside from Wizards of the Coast, essentially hiring Pinkertons, if you dare talk about their fucking products, I was impressed with what they put out. It's just Magic the Gathering with 40k flavor, and probably making Be'lakor an extremely powerful demon creature for demons. Would you try PT? If I could get my hands on a fucking PlayStation 4 with PT downloaded, you know damn well I would play it. PT is a fucking tragedy, and I am sad. Over half of the first... Oh, yeah, no, I did see that. So, here's the thing. GW... This was always going to be the plan. Regular Marines were going to get phased out in favor of Primaris Marines, because Primaris Marines are actual size Space Marines in-game. Space Marines are supposed to be that big in-game. And Marines were just going to get, like, regular Marines, non-Primaris, were going to get phased out. It's a tragedy, but it was gonna happen. And something that people need to learn, those kits weren't selling anymore. It doesn't help that GW was not doing anything to push those kits, but when the Primaris units are just way better, there's not much you can do about it. Now, can you still use those kits? Oh yeah, most certainly. If you're playing Horus Heresy, those kits will be more than welcome by then. Would you play a horror game based on the 40k horror novels? Oh, fuck yes. Thoughts on strategy RPG games? It depends, but I do like me a good RPG. An RPG that can get me invested? Hell yes. Bruh, my PS4 is PT. If I can find a way to send it to you, I will once my life fixes. Cool. GW is GW. Yes, GW does a GW. Guys, this is going to happen. The Firstborn, we're going to lose all their models anyway. They're updating all the models anyway. It was going to happen. We just have to sit here and accept it. It's you. I love your content. Sorry, I just wanted to hang out. Here. You're fine. Don't worry about it. If you want, go sub to my YouTube. I got a video on the way. Trust me. It's going to be a good time. I already am. Oh, well, shit. I may have missed it, but did I ask about Candela Obscura? What the hell is that? Hold on. Oh, I know. It's way faster than I thought. Candela Obscura. Never fucking heard of this thing. Oh, is this, okay. No, I haven't heard of this. Good to know that Critical Role's doing something new. Because they're always doing something new. I just wish the rollout war-wise was handled a bit better than these guys have been created in secret and now they're here. Bam. If you've read the Horus Heresy, they were building up to it. And Call did make an appearance in one of the books before Primaris actually happened. So, it was planned. Just, no, I agree, it should have been handled better than, Goemon shows up, he goes to Mars, he kicks down the door and says, push the button! And then, boom. New soldiers. What platform would you like to play or bring back as a video game? Oh, fuck. What would I like? Are the Concordons canon? Yes, Concordons are canon. If you want to play them on the tabletop, they have rules for them. You just play Raven Guard, and that's essentially it. You just play overly aggressive Raven Guard. Beller should have a bunch of clowns. Okay, anyway, answering the question that I was asked. If I could... I don't know how many of you guys have heard of this game. It's called Battalion Wars. It was essentially Nintendo's way of trying to bring Advanced Wars to console. And it kind of morphed into its own thing. And I miss that game a lot. I think it would benefit highly from a remake or a remaster or a continuation. And it would play very well in like online multiplayer. I believe. I think it would be a good idea, personally, but it didn't sell that well, and it only sold well enough on GameCube to get to Wii, and the Wii one didn't sell that well, even though I thought the Wii one was pretty good, but here we fucking are. I remember Battalion Wars. Colin, you're as old as I am. I can imagine Call with an Yzma voice yelling, "Pull the lever, Crunk. Pull the lever! Pull the lever, fucking adept. Piece of shit. I am in both chats. How does it feel that you're hearing me in stereo? But yeah, like, if you don't know what Battalion Wars is, like I said, it was a attempt to put Advanced Wars on the GameCube, but it evolved into its own thing. Essentially, it's some, worlds divided. You got the Western Frontier, the Tundran Territories, the Exylvanians, the Solar Empire, the Agnel Isles, which didn't appear until the second game, which is weird. And essentially, war! War! Oh my god! And essentially, you play a third-person strategy game commanding your... Hey, thanks for the sub. You play a third-person action strategy game where you command a battalion of a predetermined set of units, and essentially you go and fight whatever colored enemy you're fighting. It's like... The motifs are like Western Frontiers, like Americans and Canadians. The Tundran Territories are the Russians. The Exylvanians are the Germans, the Solar Empires, the Japanese. The Agnel Isles are the British, of course, along with some French inspiration. And then there's then there's the Iron Legion, which was basically like, what if Tolkien's orcs had guns? That turn-based 40k game on DS was half decent, forget what it's called. Oh, God. You probably played that when you were a kid, and you were probably remembering something really wrong here. Because I played that game too. It was bad. It was lukewarm at best. But yeah, no, I would like to see Battalion Wars return. I think it would be an excellent multiplayer game if you were going to go that route. But it also left the Wii game on a cliffhanger with the main villain and his lackey just like kind of digging themselves out of a hole. Would you like a strategy RPG that combines every anime giant robot in one massive game? Are you talking about fucking what's it called? I know it's the same guys who made Dark Souls. What the fuck is it called? Can you explain the Can you explain the keys loop in a video? Yeah, I can, actually. It's actually a really cool maneuver, and I just finished reading the Halo Fall of Reach, where it actually happens. If you want a breakdown on it right now, I can do that too, but then I can go in more depth later on a video. If you want though a better video with actual visuals of what happened. Yeah, Armored Core, thank you. If you want an actual video of it designated and with like images and such, Space Dock did a very good crossover with Halo Canon like years ago talking about it. Now I want a video bit of it. Okay. But yeah, if you want actual visuals to what they're talking about, go look up Space Dock Halo Canon's Keys Loop. It's great. Best mecha game aside from the one with 36 button controller. Yes, I'm talking about Super Robot Wars. Great, now I gotta go looking for this. What the fuck? Super Robot Wars. Super Robot Wars. What fucking Gundam ass fucking Digimon head ass. What the fuck? It's just mecha crossover. It's just mecha crossover. What the fuck? It's just a mecha crossover, everybody. Okay, Barbie Reigns. I guess so. Steel Battalion is the one with a 36 button controller. Fuck that! You're probably making my fave Halo lore content with someone talking to a camera. I don't know what I do differently from other people. Is it just like I break it down in such a way that like anyone can really understand? Is it like that I'm actually funny? I actually want to know, like, what do you guys find interesting about me talking about the lore? Because I like talking about it, but I want to know, like, what you guys like about it. And, like, what I do that other people do not do. Because, like, that's a genuine question I have, honestly. Charisma. Well, it's good to know I have a natural charisma. New here, you're just into video games at 40K, or do you enjoy other tabletop stuff? I enjoy other tabletop stuff. I play BattleTech. I dabble in Magic. I played Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, so I understand the mechanics of that. D&D, Pathfinder, Halo RPG, brief but rather in-depth explanations of the lore. Oh, okay. Because all the other quality Halo lore explainers on TikTok don't have a face that portrays emotions. You a Gen Con kind of guy? I've never been able to attend. You break lore down like talking to a friend versus just explaining. Well, that's... So, the one thing that I said that when I do lore videos, and I guess now I'm seeing it pay off, is that when I'm talking to someone, I'm not just spewing, I'm not just going like lexicon on your ass. I'm not just going, in the year 1445, I'm saying, hey, you want to know about this? Here, I'll give you a brief breakdown, but I'll give you enough resources to go look for it yourself. And give you just enough information that you can just be like, oh, hey, interesting fun fact. I want to talk to you guys like you're people, not that like I'm a teacher teaching their students, because that's boring. I prefer to be someone that you can just see that I actually enjoy what I'm talking about, that I'm actually having a good time when I'm talking about it. And yeah, you can't see it on my YouTube videos because I have my mole, but I replaced my face with my mole, which is right there. If you're on YouTube, you can see him on the shirt there. But for everyone else, my mascot's a mole. And the reason I did that is because I like it gives me a chance to learn editing in more profound ways. Welcome to Mr. of Games Classroom. I like talking lore. All of my friends have basically said, like, though I would never get into 40K, every time you talk about it, it's essentially like a roll of the dice if I am or not. And I did get a lot of people into 40K just by talking about it passionately. And Halo as well, D&D, Pathfinder, all that stuff. I just like to tell stories. I just like to tell the stories that I like to read. And then, like, I know a lot of people don't want, like, don't have the time or the patience to sit through all fucking that. And then, so essentially, what I like to do is I like to just break it down into its components and just talk about it. Like, we're just shooting the shit over a fucking can of Coke on the deck. And we just have a laugh together. Or, like, we just have an emotional heart-to-heart about, like, one of the best scenes. Whatever happened to 1D4chan? I know it was the most accurate. I know it wasn't the most accurate of sources, but lore, it made it funny. They got taken down. They got fucking, they got GW claimed. The reason why is actually pretty serious. It's because they were just posting the full codexes on the site, and though piracy has its place, that is not one of them, and GW did not appreciate that, so they they took it down. Am I surprised that 1D4chan did that? No. A lot of their lore was 1D4chan could be funny, but a lot of it was also very offensive. Holy shit. So, like, take what they said a lot of the time with a grain of salt. But they were changing from what I could see near the end of it. Like, they were changing their wording and they were cleaning up their articles. Not all of them, but some of them. And they were, last time I checked, making an effort on some things, but either way. Or heavily opinionated beyond that for humor. Yeah. For a group of people that really don't like politics in their games, they seem to really like putting their politics in their games. Really fucking weird, don't you agree? Anyway. Yeah, that's what happened to 1D4chan. They got fucking copyright striked off the face of the earth. But yeah, I like to tell 40k lore with a little bit of humor added into it. Just talk to you guys like you're people, and that you're coming to me not because, oh well, the class is here, so I guess I'll listen to. Oh hey, you got a cool fact for me? Oh fucking do I! And one thing that I also like to do is that if I am just not feeling a topic that you guys want to talk about, I find something that's tangentially close. But it can be hard. Because, like, some lore videos are more interesting than others. Shit. I really need to clip this. What do you think of the Master Chief versus Noble 6 video that was posted about? That was posted by Halo Follower, and fuck Halo Follower, dude. Holy shit. Just fuck Halo Follower, dude. He's one of those people that bitch endlessly about the Bungie era, even though he bitched during the Bungie era. Like, oh my god. Hi, hooligans. It's why I like your stuff. The lecture stuff has its place, but I'll go to the lexicon for that. Yeah. Copium videos is what Halo Follower posted. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Halo Follower is what I would call a very bad Halo fan. They offer nothing, and they offer nothing in the way of opinions, and essentially just hate to hate. Hi, Frankie. Can we talk about how Barbie and Kens would work as a clan 40k? The relentless army of Kens, led by their Barbies. Well, they're focused on fashion and better armor saves than the rest. Their entire ability is making the enemy not hit them because they feel ashamed about how unfashionable. Yeah, no. Halo follower is just don't send hate towards them. I will not be. I will not let my community fall into that. Do not send hate to Halo follower. Period. This is not a condone to go send hate to anybody, but just a fair warning. People that post those kinds of videos saying that Master Chief should have been like this, uh, one, they never read the books in earnest. Two, they bitch to bitch. And three, they don't know what they're talking about half the time. Important question. How important do you have to be consider assassinated and not just murdered? In 40K, if you're getting an assassin called on your ass, you done fucked up somewhere down the line. Hey, the Doom poster with some of these Halo tubers, man. It was turning me off of Halo, not the studio. Oh, yeah, that was... What would you think they should do for the next Halo game? Stop focusing on Chief! Stop focusing on Master Chief. I like John. I like Spartan 117, but we need to lay off of him. Halo can survive without John. I miss him too. I miss Halo Canon too. DDR crossover! I have seen memes of the Emperor gets off his throne at 40K, but what actually happens if he does? A warp portal opens up on Terra and everyone dies. I actually kid you the fuck not. Giga, that's like asking how long does it take for it to be archaeology instead of grave robbing. Their attire abilities, I regret nothing with that pun. Are there any other Spartans that you would be interested in playing? Oh god, other Spartans. I would like to play as the Ferrets. Or maybe another Halo game set with Red Team, with Jerome, Alice, and Douglas. I wouldn't mind that. The thing that got me was when the community was tired of Chief and they brought a new team. Yeah, are you excited for the new 40K single player game? I am, but it's not just single player, it's 3-player multiplayer as well. Just to say we want him back, pretty much. Reach prequel following Noble Team minus New 6, showing how previous Noble 6... You remember that trailer for Halo Reach? The one where, like, Cat gets hit by a Banshee bomb and the guy takes the nuke up? That was the Noble 6 that we replaced. That was, I don't remember his name, but we replaced him. What's your opinion on Gears of War, to be honest? This is all... Oh, okay. Actually, no one's ever asked me this. My opinions on Gears of War. I like Gears of War. I actually do like Gears of War. I like the Cogs. I like the Locust. I like the Swarm. I actually really liked all the Gears of War games. I played them all leading up to the release of Gears of War 4, and then I played Gears of War 4, and I'm like, it's pretty fucking good. You will not be able to get me to hate Old Man fucking Marcus. I love Old Man Marcus. That shit is great. I liked Gears of War 5. I really did. And I don't know what happened to Gears of War 6. I heard that it got canceled somewhere down the line. But I do like Gears of War. I do like it. I had very little like opinions on it when I was a kid because I wasn't allowed to play it, or I just never got around to it. But when I did, I played it with my brother in co-op, and that shit was great. That shit was really fun. Are the Dead Space games and lore good in your opinion? 1 is fantastic. 2 is fucking great. 3 is... The DLC for 3 is amazing, but 3 itself is... The lore for it is really good. It had like 2 books, though. One of them was how Unitology was formed, and the other one is just kind of like... It's there. But no, if you want a good deep dive for lore, Dead Space is really good. If you're gonna get Dead Space, you can still play the original Dead Space and Dead Space Remake and get 2 very different experiences, both very good. Dead Space 2, fantastic. Dead Space 3, like I said, has a lot of problems. Question: thoughts on Spartan 2 Class 2 theory? It never happened, sadly, and I wish it did. If you could create a new Spartan, what would you do? You can't really go anywhere up from Spartan 2s, and, like, you can't go anywhere further past Spartan 4s. If I was to create a new Spartan character, I would make it Gabriel Thorn, basically. Lukewarm take: there needs to be more tired old pro tags in video games that aren't just mentors. Like, I want to be an old farmer man who discovers he has the Force and goes, ah, beans. That's fair. Chief, because of the community opinion, the new one too. Did you play the Dead Space remake? Oh, fuck yes I did. I was just playing it today. I already beat it multiple times. I got the secret ending. I got all the secrets and everything. I love me some Dead Space. It's like my third favorite series of all time. Developers legit didn't know he was the main character, Tutu. No, they knew he was the main character. I remember the Save Carmine discourse being one of my first forays into the internet shooting met. Ah, yes, Save Carmine! None of you know what this is, but in Gears of War, there was a character named Carmine. Carmine would die viciously from game to fucking game. It was tradition that Carmine would die in horrific ways, and you just get the next Carmine. It was like Sergeant Carmine, then Corporal Carmine, then Private Carmine. And in Gears of War 3, Microsoft held a thing where it's like, buy one of these shirts, kill or save Carmine. And they made 2 endings for this fucker, depending on which one won. The Save Carmine one won because we saw what happened to the second Carmine in the second game, and we refused to be sad again. But then they released the third one online, and it's just him sitting in a bathtub with the fucking boombox right beside the tub, and it falls in and kills him. It's fucking god-awful. ABC Carmine, I think. Bro, we barely saved Carmine in Gears of War 3! Favorite alternate skin in Dead Space remake? Oh god, I loved the Trooper skin. I love the Trooper skin. It looks a lot better than the actual armor, like the actual military skin, honestly. But yeah, no, like, Gears of War, I like it. I like the world that they establish. 4 and 5, I should say. Yeah. I actually do like Carmine. I actually do like Gears of War. I wish I could go into more depth with it, but it seems right now it's a dead series, which sucks, because I liked where it was going. The one complaint that I did have was the end decision at Gears of War fucking 5, where, like, you had to decide between Marcus's son and his best friend. I chose Marcus's son, because I refuse to put Marcus through that again. Still fucking sucks, though. It's been so long since I've seen you. Where have you gone? I was on YouTube and Twitch. They're all linked in my shit, but TikTok doesn't like people to know where I've been. Please, go sub to me there. Boss, we're still getting support for Gears games because they reactivated the old servers. Oh, shit. Good to know. Right, yeah, because the Xbox Game Pass thing. Right, yeah. They also reactivated a bunch of the Call of Duty servers, too. Okay, we'll sub. I'm excited to see when they're going to do with the Dead Space 2 remake. Oh, God, don't do that to me. No, I'm going now, Grand Inquisitor. Oh, God. Ooh, what franchise would you sacrifice to revive another one? Wait, to stop making news for Gears? Yeah, I don't know what happened. What franchise would I sacrifice for another? Ooh, an excellent question. Oh, an excellent question. Oh, this is rough. Okay, I would gladly sacrifice Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball, because, like, that shit, they're going nowhere with it. Just kill it, put it out of its misery. I would totally love for them to, like, kill that, bring back maybe, like, Team Fortress or something. Would you want a game about great team? Yes! Give me Jai. Give me Adriana. Who's the third fucking member of Grey Team? Hold on. Grey Team. Halo. I keep forgetting his fucking name. We had Jai, Adriana, and Michael. Okay, Michael. Give me a fucking 3-player co-op multiplayer game of those 3 idiots, and I will love it. Set it during the Rumble. I don't care. But I'll be going, however. Next time you want to go game night, I'm always down. Friday night or Saturday night, I'll figure it out. If you rewrite a game storyline, what game would you rewrite? Halo 5. Halo 5. Is the ISO Didact still alive? Yes, he is. He's getting a book. Honestly, make a campaign with our Spartan for multiplayer. Yes! God, you know why Halo Reach this campaign did so well? Because it was us! How would you rewrite Halo 5? Okay. 1. Buck, not in the game. Not in the game. Let Buck have his books, but not be a part of Osiris. We replace Buck with Gabriel Thorne. Vale, Tanaka, Locke, all fine. Replace Buck with Thorne to start. Second, either keep it with Fire Team Osiris or keep it with Blue Team. One or the other, not fucking both. If you're doing Blue Team, they are actually going after Cortana. They're actually going after Cortana. Here's how I fix their fucking stupid little plot point that, oh, the Didact ship slipped into slip space. No, dumb as shit. Dumb as fucking shit. Dumb as shit. Cortana's fragments found the domain through the ship. They just jumped from server to server. Infinitely more believable. Infinitely more believable. And Blue Team is following, like, the activation of all the Guardians. Do not have Cortana revealed until the very end. Do not do that. Do that. If you're playing as Blue Team, you're following the clues. You're going from mission to mission, following the clues of the Guardians awakening. Why are they waking up? Setting up clues for John that Cortana is still alive. And that, these fragments believe that, like, they're the only ones that can do it. Because we saw how aggressive they got. But you do not reveal that. Period. Not at all. And you just have them follow this trail. But if you're Fire Team Osiris, you are following Blue Team from colony to colony. Terrorist attacks, they say. Terrorist attacks. And you are fighting UNSC, you are fighting insurrectionist forces. You're fighting Covenant remnants. You're fighting Prometheans. You are going through, following along, and your team is not popular. Your team is not fucking popular because you're hunting down the Chief. Even though people are like, oh my god, Chief's gone rogue. Chief is still a hero. Chief is still a fucking hero to the UNSC, including the veterans. And you are not a popular squad. But if it's Blue Team, have Osiris be like boss fights, essentially. Like, you are fighting actual Spartans. And, like, they are hunting you down like the dogs you are. Or with Fire Team Osiris, it's like you're terrified because if you catch up the Blue Team, what the fuck are you going to do? They're Spartan 2s. You're a Spartan 4. You do have the advantage of surprise on your side a lot of the time, but, like, these are still the Chief, Fred, Linda, and Kelly. Like, these people are fucking terrifying. And they should play it up. Not like this stupid shit that Halo Follower does. No, these people are tough to take down because Spartan 2s were tough to take down. And Spartan 4s, they're about a quarter of what a Spartan 2 is. And how we would all build this up is that Osiris is trying to capture Blue Team, and Blue Team is trying to get to wherever the fuck Cortana is. Keep the Guardian plot. The Guardian plot's a good idea. The created plot is interesting, but that, like, the terrorist attacks are caused by the AI and Cortana activating the Guardians. Have that be, like, the moment, like, the point of conflict. And that, like, let the final moments of the game be that Cortana is revealed as evil, and, like, Blue Team was actually trying to stop her, because they realized what was going on, because John knows Cortana better than anyone, and he was trying to stop them, but Cortana and her AI made it look like he was guilty if you're playing as Fireteam Osiris, or Osiris Iris like stops fighting Chief and his team and actually helps fight off Cortana's assault, and then we can lead to the events of Halo Infinite, but whatever. You got me into Halo and Warhammer. Fucking sick, bud. That's the goal. Have you watched Reincarnated as a Sword yet, boss? Not yet. I'm working on it. I just have to find a time to sit down with my wife and watch together. What's a video game franchise you really like but you don't speak too much about? Mega Man X. I like Mega Man X, I just don't talk about it very much. They should have made Halo 4 through 6 be a Forerunner resurgence. What do you think? I would have liked that, but they didn't feel like it. Mostly because people were being dicks, but... Would a Spartan Civil War make sense? Not a Civil War. Sorry, I keep saying it. You're fine. Or should I smash my face through Elden Ring or Mass Effect while listening to the live? You can do what you want. Genre you think we need more games for? Oh god, I don't know, dude. I actually really don't know. Honestly, I do not know what more games we need. I'm glad that survival horror is coming back. You know what? Scratch my take on fucking Dragon Ball being sacrificed for another series. Fucking sacrifice Five Nights at Freddy's. Fuck that shit. Like, fuck it entirely. Sacrifice Five Nights at Freddy's for someone else. If you had to write up an actual end to Warhammer 40k, how would it go? I would do what they did with Fantasy and just do a galactic reset. Can you please talk about the messed up form of Forerunner immortality? You mean Prometheans? Yeah. What's a developer do you think would do a great making a Halo that hasn't made a Halo game? 343 does just fucking fine making Halo games. It's just the writers need to get their heads out of their asses. Okay, if I actually had to hand over Halo to a different studio... God, fuck it, Insomniac. On the survival horror side of games, I'd love to see a remake of Dino Crisis Trilogy. Oh, my sweet summer child, you're never getting that one back. They'd be so mad over a dead Dragon Ball Z. No, they wouldn't. Dragon Ball Super is fucking not going anywhere. FNAF needs to die. It should have died a long time ago. It should have, but it didn't. Mostly because people like the idea of dead kids, I guess. Cool Avatar t-shirt. Also, if you should do a bending style. I fucking choose Earth. Fuck you. I like earthbending. Would you want Karen Travis to come back to write more Halo books? I just need to make sure that I'm talking about who I'm talking about. Okay. I am going to be calm. I am going to stay calm. Oh, no, I did not know. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Not. Okay. That's more complicated. That's not immortality. That's something else. So, okay. Karen Traviss is a sci-fi author. She's done good work before. What didn't help was that she really didn't seem to care about studying Halo lore. She put interesting things into her books. She is not a good author for Halo. Have you seen Republics? Jesus Christ. Karen Traviss was not a good author for Halo. She did an incredible job with the Star Wars books, especially with the Republic Commando books, the Clones books. She does a really good job with that. Shit. Sorry, Chad, I gotta hold you like this. When she wrote the Kilo 5 trilogy, she was essentially given a script of what should happen and how events should go. But how do those characters get to events A to B and C? Her world building is trash for Halo. When you are using an alien species to talk, you do not say, you do not use the concept of, oh, the human equivalent is this. They would never say that. They would never naturally say that unless they're having a discussion about translations, which they never do in the books. The only time you should ever say, like, oh, this means that in your your vernacular is when they're literally talking about translations, not when the alien is literally looking at something that reminds them of something. That is horrible writing. Was a promotional trailer they had for Lock and Chief. That was a good trailer. Wish it did my idea. Have Greg Bear write more Halo books. Nah, dude, Tobias Buckle, he's fucking great. He wrote great team books. But, are there any interesting female Spartans? Kelly, Linda, Adriana, why am I forgetting her name? Lucy. Those are some very interesting female Spartans. Commander Palmer does start out fucking grating, but she gets better. She gets way better. There's Fire Team Majestics girl. I'm forgetting her name. That's like 1,000 names I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. Have whoever wrote Horus Trilogy write some Halo. Oh, yeah. Have Dan Abnett write a Halo book. I'd love to see that. Any ships between the Spartans? There's the ships between John and Kelly, John and Linda, Alice and Douglas, Chief and Cortana. Not a lot of ships, but but they do have their ships. I feel like I have a horror survival game would be cool for Halo. Yeah, a Flood survival game would be great. I have arrived to commit second-rate... Okay. Thoughts on the Halo TV show? It sucks. That better be a love for the Halo 2 pistol. And not what I think you're implying. I hope it's not what you think it is. I hope that you mean that he loves his pistol because the Magnum pistol in Halo 1 is bullshit. It is a love for the pistol. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I'm going to let you guys on the side here. But yeah, like, Karen Traviss is... When she's writing for other sci-fi universes, she's good. When she's writing for Halo, I don't know what happened. Hey, Aaron Dembski Bowden wrote a Halo book. That would be awesome. It would be. Oh, you poor bastard. Honestly, most of the Halo books are good, and there are people that defend the Kilo 5 trilogy. I don't defend it, but I understand why some people like it, and good for them that they do. I'd love to see the Halo developers make another Clone Trooper centric game. I would like to see another Republic Commando game. We're probably never going to get it, but whatever. More Troy Denning Halo books, please. Thank God for Nintendo's portable consoles. Yeah. By the way, if you want like one thing to make sure that you never watch the Halo TV show, Halsey and Cortana watched Chief have sex. I don't know why. No one knows why. They just do, and it's god awful. I hate my life. It's just like in Riverdale, where they made the 86-year-old teacher fucking 20 so Archie could fuck her. I'm not thinking about the young actor. I'm thinking the fact that, wow, you aged her down just so it'll be less creepy. Thanks. It's even more creepy. I hate the design of Cortana in the TV show. We all do. Ah, the Halo TV show had so much potential and it's so fucking bad. Thank God it's not canon. Thank God it's not canon. Because, like, fuck, then they can do whatever they want. It's not canon. Who cares? We can do what we want. Though, honestly, if I'm, So, Barbie being Chaos God, that was a joke. What do you think of Forward Unto Dawn movie? It's good. It's a very good, backstory for, Lasky and how he went from being like a soon-to-be dropout to a Navy hero. It's a good short story. I think a game centered around Captain Rex in Master Chief type situation after the fall of the Republic. It would be interesting. It would be interesting, honestly. On the Outer Worlds, never played. I don't get an opinion on stuff I haven't touched. I'm kind of tired of playing as Jedi and Sith in the Star Wars games. ODST sequel? Yay or nay? Yay. Give me an ODST sequel. As for Star Wars games, I am sick of lightsabers too. There is more to the Star Wars universe than Jedi and Sith and whatever the fuck else with the Force. I want a game where we don't deal with the Jedi or the Sith, which is why I'm excited for the Ubisoft game that they're making, because it's pirates and like smugglers instead of Jedi and Sith, which should be interesting. Man, just let me drive my Juggernaut. I want that kind of idea. I want like I want a game focused on, like, the gutter trash of the Star Wars universe kind of fighting it out. Or, like, you know, grand epic battles that we can take part in. It'd be fun. Or playing as, like, a rebel saboteur or something like that. I would love that. What's up, man? Not much. Let me play as Clone Trooper, Mandalorian, or a Stormtrooper and make it good. Just don't make it Battlefield again. EA Battlefront. It's just Battlefield with a Battlefront skin. With Star Wars skin. Hear me out. Clone Troopers under Pong Krell. God, no! I want to play a game where I don't die. This is an RPG. What role am I playing? The fucking victim? Could the flood be fixed if humans or forerunners could repair their minds, reverting them back to... No! Oh my god! I'm getting sick of these flood questions! Ah! Okay. I am putting this to fucking bed. You can't cure the flood. The only thing that can cure the flood is starve it to death. And that's only the biomass. Everything else, that body, when it is infected by the flood, it's gone. It's fucked. There's nothing you can do. The supercell grabs onto your cells, breaks them down, rebuilds them into more supercells, and says, go off and infect more, kid. I got this one. And repeat ad nauseum. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 4. 4 becomes 8. 8 becomes 16. In seconds. Infection happens in seconds. Look, there is no cure to the flood. Hopefully, like, the Forerunners thought, like, hey, maybe the humans can figure it out. We'll leave, like, all of our research to them and everything. Hopefully they can understand it. But, like, there is no cure. There is no way to overcome the flood infection. They tried. They digitized people and tried to turn them back. It just turned them into soup. Yes! Oh my god! People have been arguing with me for fucking months about this, dude. Holy shit! The flood cannot be cured. The flood cannot be stopped unless it is literally starving them to death. Holy shit! I had people argue with me that, like, the necromorphs could beat them. Necromorphs don't work like that. I can't get mad at a lot of people because it's just a lack of knowledge. It's literally just a lack of knowledge. Because when I tell them these things, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you fucking didn't! Because you're not insane! Like me! I am the asshole that sits here and researches shit because my brain goes, how does work? And I researched it. And then you get a wife that's extremely interested in biology and can explain shit to you. And then you explain how the flood works, and they're like, oh god, no, nothing's surviving that. I sit here screaming into the void as people are like, oh, well, they could do that. No! 40K doesn't have an answer. Like, God! There's no stopping the flood. The only way to stop them was to starve them to death. Literally extermination. Literally wipe the galaxy clean of all life to starve them out. That was it. They had to reset to 0 to win. It wasn't even a win. It was a galactic-wide suicide pact. I screamed so hard. Oh my god. And then, like, someone said, like, the Tyranids could beat them. Cool. Thanks for giving the flood to Tyranids. Like, and thank God! It'll be over faster! The Didact did nothing wrong. He did everything wrong. Oh god, I just had a horrible thought. Share it, please! Especially in No When when they kept samples. Yeah! No! They thought they could cure it! They're fucking funny! Hey, quick question. Can you cure the mutated dust particles of God? So basically the Flood is Majin Buu. Yes! Oh my god! How to explain this to anime fans? It's Majin Buu if he could get inside you. Oh my god! I want a Star Wars game without a happy ending. Play Battlefront 2 from EA. That game doesn't have a happy ending. What if the Flood fused with the Borg from Star Trek? Then you just have more Flood. You guys forget that the Flood also infected AI. The logic plague exists. It's fucking terrible. They can't adapt to it. Oh my fucking god. You can't adapt to something that adapts to you. This isn't a situation of the Tyranids going, oh hey, one of our guys got infected, let's adapt to that. That's not how it works! It's not how it works! Ah! It's not how any of that works! The Tyranids have to adapt over time. The Flood just adapt instantly. And they subvert your cells. There's nothing your fucking cells can do about it. Oh, the enemy's using anti-tank rounds. Let's build up into like a swarm of bugs to go get them. Oh no, a thing has gotten inside my skin. There's nothing you can fucking do about that. Oh my god. That's like saying my cells just eat it. That's not how that works! It literally glomps on like an anime fan trying to get a picture from their favorite artist, deconstructs it, and then reconstructs it back up! And it's just like, hey, how's it going, Supercell? Go get that one! And it's like, you got it, boss! And they make more! Oh my god! Oh. You can't adapt to something inside you. That's not how that works. And Flood infection is instantaneous, literal seconds. There is no way to adapt to that. And if the Supercell gets inside the hive mind, congrats, you just got a key mind. Holy shit. Oh my god. You have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Nurgle. Oh, please, God, no. I need people to understand this. Just because a species can adapt to something does not mean it can overcome it. My happy pill is donations to coffee. Would you rather drink Nurgle juice or glistening oil? Well, let's see. I either become a servant of Nurgle or I drink oil. I think I'll take the servant of Nurgle thing, thanks. Sure, my life is nothing but a diseased carcass, but at least I'm laughing about it. Like, there's the silver lining. I'm laughing about it. Could Nurgle control the Flood? No. Someone from tech support finally snapping. Yes! Oh my god, when the Lord Nerd snaps, it's like tech support is screaming at you. Why can't you hit Alt F4? Guys, I need you to understand something here. The Tyranids are terrifying. They are. They really are. They're a force that learns and adapts over time to your strategies, your tactics, and they eat planets. But here's the thing. They don't infect you like the Flood. They're not insidious like that. They eat shit. They're fucking animals. With, like, some degree of intelligence. Like, that can just spur them forward to go hunt. Like, it's highly doubtful that the hive mind is more intelligent than us. It just commands a network of bugs. It's like a queen ant. Is a queen ant malicious? No. It's just doing what it does. Doesn't mean it's evil. But they're not an infection. They're their own species. And the Flood, how the Flood works is that if it gets inside you, whether it be an infection form literally tearing into you, or like stabbing you, and letting the supercell get inside, is that the supercell grabs onto your cells, the small things, the powerhouse of the cell, all that kind of stuff. It grabs onto that, turns it into more cells, and continues to do that throughout your body. There's a literal cutscene in Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary where you see it happen, where an elite's arm goes from normal, starts turning green, and then bursts into, like, the tentacle. That's what happens in literal seconds, and it goes up your body. Even cutting off the offending limb does not stop it, because it happens in literal seconds. And they have tried that. Sure, there are some species that are resistant to the Flood, but resistant does not mean stop. It means it slowed it down. The only reason Sergeant Johnson was immune was because of the Spartan 1 surgeries that he got, and it put the cells into a dormant state because they really just couldn't do anything. It's because his cells were so out of whack, the supercell didn't know what to fucking do. So it just was like, I live here, I guess. And just kind of went to sleep. That's the best way to put it. And the cancer he got from the radioactive Covenant plasma grenades. That is one of them. Oh, I love your passion, bro. I get passionate. I get passionate. Oh my god. I get passionate about stuff. And I know this is like coming from a place of like, oh my god, this means that. No. That's not what that means. Like, I will give you an example like I did in my video. The Tyranids died to a virus that was made from their own genetics. They made a virus that adapts to them, and they couldn't stop that. We killed a hive mind in 40k canon. We killed one. Could a faction raise and train a bunch of orcs to fight for them? No. We tried that. It ended horribly. Asking one last time, HECU against the Flood. How long do you give our boys in M81 Urban? What the fuck is HECU? Hold on. Oh, not long. They couldn't stop the fucking Combine. They couldn't even stop the fucking Vortigons. They're fucking terrible, dude. The only one who did good was Shepard, and he got taken from fucking, they're the human fault. Yeah, no, they lose. Fuck you. What, you got an AR-15, buddy? You got an AR-15? That's fucking adorable. You're no better than a guardsman regiment. Scary thought. Super soldier elites. Good luck convincing an elite. They abhor surgery, and they abhor that shit horribly. So, fun fact about the elites, they don't like doctors. They actually don't. The reason being is that in elite culture, to spill blood is to lose honor. And what do doctors have to do? They have to spill blood. But they're not doing it in combat. So it's dishonorable. It's seen as fucking atrocious. Now, doctors are still needed within their society, but to the elites, becoming a doctor is a dishonorable path to them. Usually when a doctor is brought in, it's a really hushed up affair if you're within, like, the higher families. But if you're in the lower family and you call in a doctor, you can kiss your fucking honor goodbye. You're like a disgrace to the elites at that point. You're a fucking failure to them. Because how dare you get injured outside of combat? You fucking disgusting piece of shit. And you can actually see it in Halo 5 when you're in the Arbiter's camp, and there's like a tent of doctors who are talking, and one of the elites is like, I won't see you. Like, don't touch me. And the elite doctor just kind of has to force him to shut up and sit down. What do the elites do for fun when they're not fighting? A good question, actually. They mostly just do what, like, Japanese samurai did back in the day. Walk around, do calligraphy, train, polish their weapons, raise their families, kind of a thing. Farm, if they have that. Would a xenomorph gain intelligence if one got infected by the Flood? The entirety of the Flood ecosystem would gain the knowledge of the fucking aliens from Alien. I'm sorry. There's no way the xenomorphs survive in that. Like, I'm putting this to bed. Flood could infect reality. Just fuck off. Barbie is a chaos god. Yeah, she is. They could also use the biology of the xenomorph. Exactly. They infect the race, they use the race as a natural advantage against people. The Flood could infect God itself. The Flood technically had the powers of godlike beings, so... Because they're just mutated godlike beings. Like, guys, we had 2 arcs before. In Halo, in the Halo trilogy that we play on, we fight on the backup version of it. The lesser arc. We had a bigger one, and the Primordial, a Gravemind, basically went like, hey, what would happen if I launched shit at fucking hypersonic speeds at your goddamn garbage? Yeah! And fucking just blew it up by just launching shit at it at super fucking sonic speed. Like, faster than slip space. And just went like, this is fun! I mean, the Flood did infect reality during the Forerunner Flood War. Could you possibly tell me the name of the short story where the AdMech finds a Dark Age AI? I don't know that one, actually. I don't. I can look it up. The K-Bin Project. K-Bomb Project is the short story's name. They don't find one, they're trying to engineer one. Could the Flood infect non-corporeal beings? With the Logic Plague, yes. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Hey guys, don't forget to donate to the Ko-fi. Don't forget to go to my merch store to buy the shirts, please. I need money to eat because I like food and I like to survive. Thank you. Would you join the Admex so they let you keep your will? Fuck no! I choose death. I choose death over enslavement. Yeah, the Flood is forklift certified. Yeah! What's your favorite Star Wars character? God damn it. I really like Hunter right now from Bad Batch. But my overall favorite, I will always say, is Obi-Wan. What are your thoughts on Horizon Zero Dawn? Never got to play it. How you doing, YouTube chat? You guys have been quiet for a while. What's going on with you guys? I know you're watching me, like, lose my shit at TikTok Live, but, like, come on, guys. Where are you? Guys, gals, non-binary pals, where are you? Hello. What universe do you think would survive the longest against the Flood? I don't fucking know. Did you like the Obi-Wan series? I loved it. I thought it was good. I thought it was a really good series. I thought it was really, really good. I'm here. Fee is probably my favorite character. That's fair. He wants to make a season 2. I don't know what else you could do with, like, a extended story. I would like to see the story of him and Duchess Satine in that Year on the Run. I would like that. A pretty fun story. Set it before the Clone Wars. Yeah, good idea. Hit myself at work. Watching you in extreme concern for your mics and voice. I'm fine now. I got water. Don't worry. Hit myself in working on a story for Ruby, just working out the bug in the story. It's long and I'm worried people might get bored. Any tips, boss? I don't know what you're writing, so... Best advice I could give is just put it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The Gravemind are their own individuals, intelligence, or share one, but if not, could there be Flood infighting? No. All Flood is connected to the central intelligence. All Flood all sing the same song. Drop Ruby solid advice. Oh my god. That's mean. So no, the Flood will never infight because the Flood are all one and the same. Like, the Flood remember everything. And I mean everything. There is the quote in Halo 3 where the Gravemind says, "I have beaten fleets of thousands, consumed a galaxy of flesh and mind and bone." That is him, that is it telling you that it knows everything and it remembers everything. They're all one central intelligence to the Flood supercell. How do you write powerful characters without making them a Mary Sue? For one, a Mary Sue is a character with no flaws, which is impossible. And Mary Sue is in the eyes of the beholder. Rey is called a Mary Sue, but she is not a Mary Sue. A character has to be interesting with conflict. You're not going to get everybody to like one character. It's impossible. But your characters have to be flawed. And they don't have to be likable. They just have to be interesting. Making a character that can't be beat is boring. Making a character that just has every contingency plan can be interesting, but you have to show how they came to those conclusions and that, oh, they're really good here, but they probably suck here. Kim Possible is an interesting character because she's a really good character. She's like really good on her mission. She knows how to fight. She knows how to do cheerleading, all that kind of stuff. Put her in an education system, put her in an educational setting where she can't do shit. She doesn't know how to do science. She sucks at math. She could tell you how fast it would take to fall from a cliff down to the floor from Mount Everest, but you put her in a math class, she's fucking hopeless. And that's a real struggle for a lot of athletic people, is that they're really good on the field, but they're not good in the classroom, because that's not where their brain excels. Those things happen. Does anyone else besides me want Lucasfilms to do a Star Wars What If series? They did do a What If series. Is a Batman a Mary Sue? No, Bruce and Batman are not a Mary Sue. God, they write him like he's invincible, but he's really not. Batman is flawed. His way of thinking is that it's my way or the highway. And a lot of people call him out on that. And you could see that before the New 52, where, like, he made Brother Eye. And that was a situation where, that was a situation where he fell out of trust with the superhero community. Batman is a paranoid. Batman is heavily damaged from what happened to him when he was a kid, and he can't form genuine human connections. He struggles with that. Might not just the Imperium, like, I don't know, do they join up because the Flood is more important? You're funny. I feel the full man of the 40K universe could handle the Flood. Nope. God, the Imperium would just shoot each other. Oh, you're working with orcs? Fuck you. Oh, you're working with chaos? You fucking heretic! That's the point of the Imperium. We've already had something like the Flood in 40K, and it never got stopped. It just kind of was quarantined into a sector of space, and then everyone fucked off from it. No one can actually, like, work together. Do you right? I do right. Oh, Carrie, you're gonna... Okay. I don't look anything like him, but okay. And the Kriegs, how about you? Fucking hate Krieg. Fucking sick of him. Do you see the panel where Bruce survived a free fall from space using his cape? Oh my god. It's comics, dude. Comics are dumb. Man, I can't even write dystopian fiction without reality one-upping me. You love the Tau. I'm glad you like the Tau, but just, I need to remind everybody that 40K, everyone's a villain. I'm just reminding everybody of that. And it's not that I hate Krieg and their lore. I just hate the atmosphere around Krieg. If you catch my common cold. There are people out there that ruin it for everyone else, and TikTok seems to ban take people's videos down or streams down when you talk about them, so fuck me, I guess. Except Caiaphas Cain. No, Caiaphas Cain is an asshole within an asshole system, so... He's funny, but, like, he's... I know where that is going, you can fuck off, do-do-do. Just let me love my little gas maskers. I would like to love them too. I just hate that there's some people who want to ruin it for everyone else. Just because they're paranoid does not mean they're not out to get you. Team Ruby gets betrayed by one of their classmates and there's some back for revenge. I know, that make me edgy lord. No, you're an edgy lord if, like, Ruby is, like, smoking a cigar, she's got a scar on her eye, and she's like, I hate everyone. I can't trust anyone no matter what happens. No, that's dark and edgy and stupid. Tech-wise, who do you believe is superior sci-fi franchise? Halo, Star Wars, Star Trek, 40K, or ME? Mass Effect. Did you ever play Bioshock? I did play Bioshock. Technology-wise? Halo's got everyone beat because Halo has Forerunner stuff, and Forerunner stuff was fucking insane. No, Halo's got people beat. Mostly because Forerunner stuff. Anyone else want to edgelord hipster flood? The Zerg were Tyranids. Okay, StarCraft fans, I need you to understand something. StarCraft wouldn't fucking exist without 40k. Because StarCraft was supposed to be a 40k game. It's just that GW didn't want to keep paying them. So they said, fuck it, rework the Eldar into the fucking alien dudes, rework the Tyranids into the Zerg, and rework the Space Marines into the Federation. Cool. Can you bend reality? No? You still have to calculate where those teleportations are? Oh, I'm sorry. Those teleportations still don't work half the time? Oh, have I a fucking house to sell you? It seems that most Krieg fans completely miss the point. They're bullet catchers, yes, but they don't charge pointlessly in unending hordes. It's difficult to elaborate further with a 200 character limit. It is... Star Trek, I'm sorry. Genesis device literally creates planets and suns. I built a fucking planet! Oh, you can terraform a planet! Cool! Could you build them? Could you build a ring-like superstructure that can kill a galaxy? No! Sorry, Forerunners got you beat. Star Trek is living machines, so does Halo. They could, but they didn't. You see my point? Yeah, but Data is cute. He is cute. He is cute. He is cute. Halo has nanomachines, remember. Nanomachines, son! I think Boss is mad. I do not like these comparison questions because every universe is kind of doing their own thing, and trying to compare universe to universe is impossible. Like, it really is. Because every universe is trying to do their own thing. Why did the Halo rings exist? To stop the Flood. A thing that was going to eat the galaxy and essentially turn everything dead and let nothing live. That's why the Halos were made. What is Star Trek? A hope for the future. A hope that our society can come together. We can get over these prejudices, and we can get over, like, this fucking need for capitalism. Everyone gets what they need, kind of a thing. And we live in a society that doesn't leave people behind. And that we work together, and that humanity can be better than what it is now. Star Wars is the story about how war is fucking terrible. How fascism and imperialism are bad. And that we need to stand up to these things, but we also need to be aware of how those things rise up. The prequel trilogy gets a lot of flack, but it does show how fascism rises. It does show that people were just too busy getting mad at Hayden Christensen for poor acting. Which, by the way, was Lucas's fault. Mass Effect is the story about how a galaxy struggles to come together to stop a threat that is coming to exterminate them. And that, like, even when the threat is in front of them, people either don't believe it because they choose to live in their own bubble, i.e., hi COVID anti-maskers, fuck you, in particular, or people that are just like, no, I'll defend my own people first, when in reality, we stand a better chance together than we do alone. Like, all these sci-fi universes are trying to tell us that, like, despite all the technological advances, despite all of this, we are better than that. And we need to be better than that. The Empire is bad. Stormtrooper armor may look cool, but they're Nazis, guys. They're supposed to invoke that Nazi imagery to you. It's what the First Order did. It's what the Empire did. They're supposed to invoke fascist imagery. Because you're supposed to hate them. They're the villains. To be fair, prequel trilogy is better if you watch the Clone Wars animated series. Except Dune. Oh, God, Dune. Don't get me started. Prequels were beautiful movies. I don't think Lucas's odd dialogue is the only con. There are other problems with it. Something to get into later. But when we're comparing these universes, it's not fair. Why? Because each universe works off its own rules. 40K's technology is literally described as fucking failing. The Empire is crumbling. Everything that we make is essentially one step off worse than the last thing we made. Every Leman Russ we make, the next Leman Russ off the line is just a tiny bit weaker than the last one. We can't make our own shit in 40K. 40K is the ultimate, we're fucked story. Halo is like, we travel through a sub-dimensional way of space. Essentially like traveling along black matter. Well, dark matter. We're essentially traveling through that. Or in Star Trek, they're just using science and phasers, which are just lasers, which can just stun people. And we can teleport, and we got pretty powerful bombs and good ways of doing things and terraforming planets. That's pretty cool, but they still get their asses kicked every once in a while. For Warhammer Fantasy, even because it's just dark, there's still hope. Yeah, there's still hope in fantasy. But my point still stands that, like, all these different universes are doing their own thing. And it's impossible to compare one to the other because they're all doing their own thing. Why don't Starfleet use body armor during the Borg threat Dominion War? Because they never needed it. And it's their own thing. Boarding actions rarely happen in Star Trek. Like, I need to explain something to people. A lot of Star Trek fans don't know this, but when you are teleporting somebody from point A to point B, it's not a matter of, oh, they're just there. No, they are keeping track of where the target is that they're teleporting down to. Stargate franchise? I have never seen it, so I don't get an opinion. But continuing on with my point, because I'm going to make this my last point before I call off the stream for the rest of the night. So teleporting is not simple one-to-one. You are deconstructing and reconstructing somebody from one spot to another. Aside from the existential crisis that causes, or in 40K's case, we are moving someone from the warp to a different part of reality. So when you are doing that, you have to take in space, you have to take in the space of the object you're trying to teleport into. You need to take advantage of, you need to know where that target is, and if it's a still target, okay, awesome, that makes the job a little bit easier. But if it's a moving target, you have to keep your numbers going up, down, backwards, left, or right. Because one miscalculation, and someone's either losing a limb, or they're dead. This is where when the Star Trek fan makes the argument to me, oh, I'll just teleport a proton bomb onto your ship, I respond, cool, how fast is my ship going? Where is it in relation to your ship? How far am I? How close am I? Is there sun radiation infecting the teleportation? What's going on down there? Am I firing at you? Am I not firing at you? Do you have advantage of sight on me? Do you know where I am specifically? Am I invisible? Have you scanned my ship to get a full, accurate detail of what the fuck is in it? Do you know if there's someone occupying that space? No, 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 you don't. And most of the time, your answer is going to be probably not. It's why they don't do it very often in Star Trek. And when they do it, the person is holding fucking still and being teleported to a chamber. A chamber that is built specifically to receive people. Or if they're teleporting down to a planet, relatively, a planet's not moving very fast. It's kind of just spinning at its own pace. When you are in space combat, when you are trying to teleport from point A to point B, it is a roll of the fucking dice. You could teleport into a wall. You could teleport into your fellow person. You could teleport perfectly fine, and then see that Jodie over there was teleported halfway into a wall, and now her guts are all over the deck. There is literally a point in one of the 40K books where Gulliman has to do an emergency teleportation with 100 men, and 20 of those men die before they see combat. They are inside the ship, outside the ship, they are with the ship. One of them has to, like, cut off his own limb and just go, okay, I'm like sword guy the rest of the fight, let's go. This is what happens when you do teleportation in sci-fi. You have to take everything into account. It's not just, oh, point A to point B. It's much more complicated than that. If you want overpowered teleporting like that, cool, talk to Nightcrawler. He can fucking do it. Star Trek is not impressive with its teleportation technology. You can teleport, but you're fucked if someone fucks up the calculation along the way, and you are not going from one tube to another. And even then, if you're going from one tube to another, they can still fuck that up too. Because I remember that Star Trek 1 is canon, the first movie is canon, and what happens in that movie? Say it with me now. Something goes through the teleporter, and no one knows what the fuck it was. Except for Lower Decks. Lower Decks is good shit. Me talking about teleporting. I don't know Dune Tech that well. So, anyway. This is the end of the stream. I'm tired. My voice is a little bit rough. Like, story-wise, where it's always been. Massive sandbox. Please, do not forget to go to Teespring. Buy the shirts. Like, here, hold on. Before you all go, I'm going to show you the Teespring quick. Because I want to. You're going to look at it. You're going to go to it. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. Because my artist Life Ride did a really good job on this. We got sweaters in black, blue, green, maroon. And we got shirts in purple, gray, blue, black, and white. And they come as large as 5XL. If you buy the shirts and use code KEEPDIGGING, you can get 10% off your order. And I would appreciate if you guys did buy that. It supports me. It keeps a roof over my head. It keeps food on the table. I can feed my wife. I can keep doing what I'm doing. I love you all. Stay safe, friends. And for those on YouTube, Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube. The Tyranid video is coming. I'm finally working on it, thanks to the computer not having a fucking aneurysm anymore. Hulk wins. Fuck you. Good night, everybody.